It's looking like there won't be a new farm bill this year. Congress struggled for months to reconcile vastly different bills within the Senate and the House of Representatives. The lawmakers have a winter break coming up next week, so an agreement will likely be put off until January. Fox 11's Alex Rinaldo has local reaction.
The current farm bill is set to expire at the end of the month, and if it does, the policies would revert back to those set in the 1940s.
If there would be no farm bill, that's what would happen. Would fall back on that one. Then you would see the prices go up.
Meaning a gallon of milk could cost you upwards of $7. Dairy farmer Mark Peterson says it's unlikely that would happen, or if it did, that it would last long. But he says the constant bickering in Congress is rough on farmers. They depend on a farm bill for things like dairy price stabilization and crop insurance.
Well, if you want to look into the future, what are we going to be doing next year on down the road? You want to know what the government's going to be doing so we can make decisions accordingly.
But despite the name, the Farm Bill doesn't just deal with farming. It deals with a whole lot more.
Part of the Farm Bill funding allows for nutrition education to low-income families, but also allows for low-income families to receive food share benefits.
Paula Hella is the Nutrition Education Program Coordinator for the UW Extension for 3 counties in northeast Wisconsin. She says local families receiving federal food and nutrition or SNAP benefits have already seen a decrease in benefits since November. That's when waivers within the current Farm Bill expired.
For about $400 for the year. That's roughly 21 meals, or if you look at it as $400 is 2 months of utility or a month of rent, it's a pretty significant impact on our families.
And now it's unclear what cuts could follow. There could be between $4.5 billion to $40 billion in cuts to SNAP depending on the final bill. Hella says it's tough for families who rely on those benefits.
They are in a state of survival mode. They're frustrated. They don't know what to expect. They already feel a little bit helpless.
Peterson says he shares the frustration. Both he and Hella say it would make more sense if Congress split the food share policies and the agriculture policies into different bills.
There's no doubt about it. That makes it much more complicated for the people in Washington to get it all ironed out.
In Appleton, Alex Rinaldo, Fox 11 News.
The House of Representatives passed a short-term extension to the current farm bill on Thursday. The majority in the Senate, however, is against an extension.